If the last day has taught me anything, now let's get some rest.
Abominations yet to... Keep your rest short.
But over here, well, oh, anyway, I feel the same. Other than the occasional... The voice on the ship told me I'd become a beautiful weapon. What do you think it meant? Whatever they were, those plans... Either way, we can't take the lack of symptoms for granted. We have to find a healer. Well, I've said my piece.
What's on your mind? Let's see. I hail from Waterdeep, City of Splendors. I am a wizard of considerable acclaim and scholar of exceptional accomplishment. I have a cat, a library, and a weakness for a good glass of wine. And if the mood takes me, I'm known to try my hand at poetry. There. Didn't that paint enough of a picture?
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind!
You're going to get us killed!
So, do you have loves waiting for you once this is all over?
You know what? That is not the easiest of questions for me to answer.
You mean just waiting? Like a lovesick puppy? Short-term amusements are much less hassle.
Look where
That's cute.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. Your voice, one by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the... You stash the bag. Something...
No rest for the wicked, I see.
And these things have stayed interesting. Strange. It looks healthy, but
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't... Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead.
And... is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of... I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to worry you. But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight. We won't have to...
People up ahead.
something's wrong.
You. A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
He's hurt badly.
I'm watching. The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar... Useless. Your minds intertwine.
Protect.
He's with your... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. We know that all too well, sir.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost. What? And I suppose...
May the Absolute...
True soul.
You should search that corpse.
Owlbear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
An unusual place to find a shrine of Seluna.
There's magic
But there
keeping
it
this
is.
chest sealed. I can feel its aura. This thing won't yield its contents easily.
One with the weave.
Best get going.
You should leave it. Or even destroy it, if possible. This rubbish is an offering to Seluna. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could become... Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow. Because we've enough troubles and burdens as it is. Common sense, that's all. Fine.
It hurts. Worthless.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face looming out.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. I don't think so. You've seen that makes you dangerous. An easy meal. Fight? You can go, but you make one wrong step.
I am enjoying our walks together. Aren't you, Gale?
Sure. In silence.
Still no symptoms.
No sign of tentacles so far.
The same. Except for a knot of worry in my stomach that's in no rush to go away.
That I can relate to.
I told you to go.
Still, you should go. My friend, of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. We were attacked, and their smell.
You know the creatures he describes.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may.
What did you mean, Morgan? A woman with shadows for eyes, you said?
Merely that if the eyes are the mirror to the soul, yours have dark curtains across the mirror. No offense taken, I hope.
Not necessarily. I haven't made up my mind about you yet. What's next, I wonder?
Keep your distance, darling.
Let's get on with it.
Never a dull moment.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back then.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. Well...
Fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you. Now that's a story.
A great heat, then you'll lost the blood of...
What was that? I'm Karlak. Well, you already know I fought in the Blood War. So good. Zariel sent the latest yappy little dog she sicked on me are nearby. A group of fuck yeah.
Oh, she's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
I'd hug you if it would... Whew. I'm getting all het up.
Suppose you've any clue...
Still breathing, despite everything. Just done a few. Man slipped.
What a charmer.
You sort of...
Here goes nothing.
Can't afford to let up. On the roof.
I smell blood. Aye, aye.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas. At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Yes, of course.
Can't give up. Not now.
My turn. Open up.
The lance board is set.
What do I have to lose?
I'm ready. Ready.
Oh my word. The hammer's gonna fall.
I speak, they burn.
Can't give up. My faith will protect me.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but... Zariel's gotta stop fuck...
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, hear that? Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone... The first time I faced down those... Sounds like a good lead. The Blade of Frontiers.
Karlach, Advocatus Diaboli, the stink of Avernus. Pride of the coast, in the flesh.
A great fire roars. You are the Blade of Frontiers, racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single-curled horn. He chases the fiend, ignited with rancor. She is...
Your allies are fraud. Assault.
I've tried.
Another vision. Karlach's blade. The man shudders with...
By Baldrin's helm, No.
You saw the truth.
And yet you served.
The man catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
No! Devils cannot be trusted.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have... You know monsters, right?
You really are no... You would have died in the attempt. Truce?
I'll do you... We're looking to get rid of the...
I've not... Yes.
Well, soldier, what's the word? Hey!
Well met. I see... Hero.
Excellent.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Same. Now, instead of a liability...
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. If you're sure.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. I can say only that one night soon when we make camp. You're not in... The Blade of Frontiers, that's the
pride of the gate.
I've got a long road ahead.
I shall be here in thy camp. There are many answers to correct. No.
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master will never forget him. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping well, friend.